Greetings, I'm Art Fireman, editor of Projector Reviews and Smarter Home Automation, and today we're taking a look at one extremely interesting commercial projector. Now this is our short video overview based on our full online review. A longer video takes a more in-depth look at the capabilities and performance, but also positions the entire new Epson laser projector lineup for you. So allow me to introduce you to Epson's L1500 and L1505 projectors. This is a brand new breed of business projector from Epson. This is the first non-home projector from Epson to sport its dual laser engine design, and it's also the first commercial Epson to offer pixel shifting. The native resolution of this Epson is WUXGA. That's the usual 1920 by 1200 that's been the standard for commercial projectors for a number of years. But as you know, 4K resolution is out there and taking over the very high end of the market when maximum resolution is needed. What makes the L1500 and its siblings, more on them in a moment, so special is that Epson is using pixel shifting to double the number of pixels on the screen to provide a projected image that appears significantly sharper than standard 1080p or WUXGA, although not fully up to true 4K. Epson has succeeded spectacularly, as some of the images you will see here clearly demonstrate. It gives these laser projectors a stunning value proposition. Before we get into all the juicy details, let me briefly introduce you to this new lineup of laser projectors from Epson. For those of you not aware, Epson is by far the largest seller of projectors in the world. Their new laser series and their dual lamp Z series, those Epson is moving into the turf of heavy metal players, competing against names like Barco and Christie and digital projection. And they are doing it with some serious entries, often priced extremely aggressively. Consider the L series, 7 models from 6,000 to 25,000 lumens. Talk about wall melters. Today we focus on the L1505 I have here and the L1500. The difference between the two is black case on this L1505, white for the L1500. I was fortunate to get my hands on the only pre-production version in the States for this review. In fact, we shot this video only days before having to return this projector so that it could be displayed at Infocom, its first major US show since being announced. Although less bright models are all shipping this summer, the L2500, the flagship of the line, will ship in the fall. The lesser models start with their entry-level L1100, which offers a mere 6,000 color and white lumens at $84.99 with zoom lens, while other models offer 7,000 or 8,000 lumens. Epson's list price for the L1500 and 1505 is $21,999 with their standard zoom lens, or $300 less without a lens. All total, there are 8 different fully motorized zoom lenses for the Epson L1500 and L1505. What I find interesting is that all the less expensive L series lasers also have available an ultra short throw lens, but these two do not. These laser projectors are suitable for 24/7 operation. I've already told you about the massive 12,000 lumens. Now you can run full power or you can run in constant mode, which will maintain brightness across years of use. This is exceptionally important for sophisticated applications such as projection mapping and edge blending. We're using multiple projectors and they all need to have identical color and brightness all the time. Speaking of edge blending, you can operate up to 9 Epson laser projectors in an edge blending setup, sharing a single massive image. Auto self-calibration thanks to an internal camera keeps color consistent over thousands of hours of use. Awesome. The laser light engine itself is rated to 20,000 hours. Let's talk pixel shifting now. Here's what this Epson looks like projecting 4K content at standard 1080p WUXGA. The small type isn't close to being readable. By processing and then projecting twice via pixel shifting, the difference is truly amazing. Here's the pixel shifting engaged. Wow. Do you know what's even more amazing? Let's compare a 6,000 lumen Epson laser, the L1100, with the same ability of pixel shifting at $84.99 with a true 4K Sony laser projector. That one costs $60,000. Okay, the 4K projector is doing small type even better, but is it worth 7 times the price? For most people, it's just not that much better. Essentially, the Epson blows away the competition. End of conversation. So let's look at that feature set. Of course, the projector has detail enhancement, CFI for smooth motion, and a host of other image enhancing features. Inputs include HDMI, DisplayPort, of course HDMI is 2.0, and copy protection is HDCP 2.2. There are other extensive inputs and outputs, advanced networking supporting Crestron, AMX, and Control 4 protocols. Wireless is optional, $99. Audio out, of course. HDBaseT allows you to run networking to the projector over low-cost Cat6 cable up to 100 meters. The L1500s have 3G SDI, which supports long video over football field lanes at 1080p resolution. Color is of course critical in a high-end commercial projector, and this Epson projector won't disappoint. There are multiple modes, and the best of them have stunning, accurate color. Native contrast is exceptional, and black levels are excellent. Of course, full calibration controls are available. Important to mention is the auto calibration feature, assuring consistent color thanks to advanced software and a built-in camera. These projectors can do split screen, present content over IP up to 4 computers at one time over the network, or stream wirelessly. They can be rotated 360 degrees to work in portrait or off angles, ideal for many types of digital signage. These projectors are ideal for projection mapping, as seen here in this image, which I borrowed from an Epson brochure. There's even a quiet mode where this projector runs at home theater projector sound levels, but only has to sacrifice 30% of its maximum brightness. And that, folks, is just a taste of all the features offered. That's why I needed to create a longer video as well. Warranty is 3 years, parts and labor, or 20,000 hours, whichever comes first, and that includes the laser engine. Bottom line, on the Epson 1500 and L1505, laser driven, ideal for sophisticated setups from rock concerts to command and control centers, edge blending and projection mapping, or just a killer bright projector for handling presentations to audiences of thousands. Stack a pair to double output to 24,000 lumens for the fraction of the price of a standalone 20,000 lumen projector. Great color, deep blacks, first-class warranty, and an almost infinite set of features and benefits, and you have one great, impressive projector. But the ultimate value may be in how amazing Epson's implementation of pixel shifting has proved. Very few organizations will be able to rationalize true 4K projectors at several to many times the price. Epson's L1505 and L1500, a pair of 12,000 lumen projectors that may offer the greatest value proposition of all time when compared to those incredibly expensive true 4K projectors. Well, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for joining us today.